Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum. A very good morning to you all. Can you hear me? Can you give a chat there in the comment below? Um, can you hear me first? I would like to know that first um, so that I'm not talking by myself. I know that somebody is listening to me. Can you hear me, everyone? Can you post a comment there so that I know you are listening to me? Hello, Hazira, Amani, Hannah. Okay, so y'all can hear me then. Very good. Thank you very much. Okay, jadi di sini kita akan menggunakan platform YouTube Live. So please have a chat. If I ask you something lah, please say yes or no in the chat there, so that at least I'm not feeling alone talking here. Okay. All right. Thank you for all of the supports over there. Thank you so much for the comments there. Okay. Right. So let's have a look at this chapter 4. So just to let you know, chapter 4 has three subtopics. The first one is circles. Okay, the first one is circles 4.1. 4.1 circles. 4.2 we have ellipses. And 4.3 we have parabolas. So there are only three subtopics for chapter 4, conics. Tajuk dia adalah conics. Okay, conics section. There are only three types of conics, which is circles, ellipses, and parabolas. Dan circle lah subtopik yang paling panjang antara semua subtopic lah. Okay, so 4.1 is quite long. That's why it will take us like 1 week. This week we will only learn 4.1 circles because there are 5 learning objective here. If you can see, ada 5 objektif kita, ada 5 goal kita. Tapi saya takkan sempatlah untuk dalam video ni. Saya hanya cover 2 learning objective. We will only cover 2 2 goals lah. Alright. Yeah. So let's move on to the first goal, which is find the equation of circle by writing down the general and standard form of a circle. With a radius r and a center, dia panggil HK, coordinate dia panggil HK, or by using the given 2 or 3 points. So let's have a look at this first example here. Find the equation. Let's have a look at the question. You can look at your notes. If you don't have to print your notes, it's okay. You listen first and then later you come back to this YouTube video and have a look back. Okay, and then example 1 here. Find the equation of the circle with center at 0, 0 and a radius 3 units. Okay, if you can see here, I put here case number 1. So what is this case number 1? How do I know this is case 1, case 2, case 3? So basically, we have few cases lah. I'll tell you later about these cases. But I want to teach first. What I want to teach first is find the equation of the circle. So please bear in mind that we have 2 types of equation of circle. One is SE. SE means standard form. Okay, so we have standard form. This is the standard equation that we must memorize. Okay, this is very, very important. Okay, so if you look at notes here, this is my standard form for the equation of circle. Okay, sebenarnya equation of circle sangat mudah. Bukan mudah. It's very simple if the center is 0, 0. Why do I say the equation is simple? Because the h and the k is 0. So if you put the h and the k there 0, because since the h and the k point is 0, 0, that's why we will get x minus x squared plus y squared is equals to r squared. Okay, so basically, this standard form is a must to memorize. It is x minus h, the whole thing squared, and then you must plus with y minus k, the whole thing squared, and then equal it to r squared. Okay, so basically everything here is squared, squared, squared. All right, so again, I repeat, squared plus squared, and then equal to something squared. Okay, so it's not too difficult to remember. There is just that the standard equation untuk circle wajib you all hafal lah. Sebab if you do not hafal this, you cannot go solving this question. Okay, so we are given h and k here, which is 0, 0, and the radius 3 units. Therefore, it's easy. We just subs in the center there. Okay, we just sub in there. X minus 0 squared plus with y minus 0 squared. And then don't forget to equal the r squared, which is our r is now 3 units. So 3 units, 3 squared. Therefore, we simplify it. We will get x squared plus y squared equals to 9. So that is the first example. Very easy. So basically, kalaulah koordinat circle tersebut adalah kosong-kosong, memanglah sangat senang. This is the only equation of circle. Okay, remember this. This is the equation of circle. Circle, okay? Right. Let's go to the next example. Find the standard equation. See, the word standard means they want the SE lah, standard equation. Okay. The standard equation of the circle with center, different kind of center now, different coordinate. 2, -3. 2, -3, sorry. So 2, -3 is a different center. Center yang ada nombor, ada nilai. Bukan lagi kosong-kosong dekat origin. No, it's not at the origin anymore. And then it has a 5 units of radius. So we just sub in the h and the k and the r. That is our job. H, k, and r. That's it. Find the h, the k, and the r. Okay? And so it gives us x minus 2 squared plus y minus -k. So our k is -k plus our -3. So our k is -3. So be careful there. Be careful there with this negative sign. Okay, and then this negative mid negative gonna give us positive. And so we are going to simplify it. To solve it, we will get x minus 2, the whole thing squared, plus y plus 3 squared. Equal it to, I didn't put the radius. Equals to the radius, which is 5 squared. But now we solved it, we will get 25. Okay, so that is the equation of circles. So this equation of circle is a bit longer because the coordinate of the center has a value, not at the origin. It has a different coordinates. I mean the center here. Okay, so we have a different, so lain-lain kedudukan center, lain-lain equation of circle tersebut. Okay, so I hope you understand. So now, dekat sini, next example here, find the equation of the circle with AB as the diameter, where A is at 1/8 and B is at 3/14. So kalau you rajin, you buatlah koordinate dengan spesifiknya, iaitu you buatlah paksi X, paksi Y dan paksi X, dan you labelkan koordinatnya. If you rajin, you labelkanlah koordinat dia dengan tepat. Tapi kalau if you want to go faster, actually you can just label wherever, you just label. It's okay, you just label wherever is your A and wherever is your B. You just randomly label it, as long as you know that dia kata ini adalah the diameter. You understand what I'm saying? Maksud saya, sekejap ya. So maksud saya, as long as you know that the center is in the middle of the circle, and then you know what is the meaning of diameter, which I believe you know. Diameter means the radius plus with another radius. It means the diameter, D. Okay, so so basically we have 2 points where this 2 points will form a diameter. Okay, paling hujung ni koordinat ni akan memberi kita diameter lah. And so we know that the diameter will go through the center, isn't it? So the center here is very important. And so we got to know what is the center value. Since this question, this soalan tak memberi kita center pun. Okay, this question is not giving us the center, but it gives us a hint of this 2 point. This 2 point is a hint to find apa? To find center. So in order to find center, we can get it by finding the midpoint of point A and point B. So midpoint, so I believe you have learned to find the midpoint of A and B. The midpoint bermaksud the tengah-tengah ni lah, the middle point between the point A and the point B. And so I put like this, center is equals to the midpoint of A and B. So in order to find midpoint, we just x1 plus x1 plus x2 is over with 2. In this case, saya terus tulis nilai lah. So 1 plus 3 over 2. Another one is 8 plus 14. 8 plus 14 over 2. Alright, kenapa bahagi 2? Sebab we want to find the middle point. Alright, that's why. And so we solve this, we will get 4 over 2, which is 2. And here goes 22 over 2 is 11. And so the center is 2/11. And so when we got the center, we are happy. We got the center, which is 2/11. The thing is, in order to get the equation of a circle, kita mesti ada 2 point. Kita mesti ada 2 benda lah. Iaitu yang pertama, we gotta have the center point and also the radius. In this case, we are not yet have the radius. So, kenalah cari radiusnya. So, radiusnya adalah di sini. Between the center and the point B. Ataupun you nak guna between the center with the point A. Salah satulah. Asalkan you faham radius bermaksud, radius is just here. Between 2 point, the point B and the point center. Okay, bukan lagi daripada A to B, but the radius is from point C to from the point center until the point B. Alright, so you know what is center, what is radius. Very clear now. So kita akan menggunakan ilmu modern maths kita di form 5 dulu, form 5, form 4. Iaitu kita cari the distance from this point to this point. Okay, we will find the distance from here to here. So we just use this formula. Okay, this formula is using the point B. So I choose point B. You can use point A. I I choose point B. So it will give me 14 minus 8. So this one is, do you know the formula? The formula is y2 minus y1. Alamak, tak muat pula. So y2 minus y1. Well, this is x1, x2 minus x. Oh god, this is x2 minus x1. All right. So I'm going to highlight my point B so that I am not doing it carelessly. So it will give me, let me highlight this first. Sorry guys. I need to highlight this so that I'm being very focused here. This is my point B. So it will give me 3 minus 2, which is 1. And then 14 minus 11, which is 3. So you calculate this, you will get square root of 10. Alright, kalau you pakai point B, you juga akan mendapat square root of 10. So the distance from the center to point B is having a length of square root 10 unit. Panjang dia, length dia adalah the radius lah. Basically, this is the radius lah. It's the square root 10. And so when we have these two very important information, which is the center and the radius, means you are very well prepared to sub in the equation of circle. So the equation of circle is having h and k, which is 2 and 11. So now we put a conclusion, x minus 2 squared plus y minus 11 squared, which is equals to square root 10, the whole thing squared. Jangan lupa letak squared sebab kita perlu simplifykan dia. In the end, kita akan dapat jawapan, it is not square root 10, it is just 10. Sebab apa? Square root 10 bertemu squared, the square root will disappear, we will only got 10. Alright, so that is our equation of circle. So our equation of circle is this, which has been found here. Right, can we go to the next example? So far so good. Equation of circle, very simple, isn't it? So the standard equation is like this. So if you look at my notes, we have two equations. One is standard equation, one is general equation. So standard equation sebenarnya ada 3 terms ni lah. Alright. Tapi kalau general equation, how many terms do we have? We have x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c. How many terms do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 terms here on the left hand side, which this is sebenarnya adalah hasil darab of this square. Okay, kalau kita dah tahu nilai center and nilai radius, bila kita solve it, bila kita expand this, if we expand this, we will get exactly the general equation. So lain soalan, lain permintaan dia lah. Sometimes they want the standard equation, sometimes they ask you the general equation. Okay, if they ask you the general equation, if they ask you the general equation, means you have to expand it. Okay, right. So hang on. Let me explain to you what is case 1, case 2, and case 3. Okay, so case 1 here, given center and radius. So case 1, as I said to you, example number 1 is case 1. Sebab kita diberi center and the radius. We are given the center and the radius. So that is case 1. How about case 2? How about example 2? Example 2, we also given center and radius. So I denote this as case number 1. Let me bring this. So this is also case number 1 untuk example kedua, because we are given the center and the radius. But how about this one? How about this one? Do we given a radius and a center? No, we are not given. So, but it's okay. We still can find the center and the radius by our own self. We find it by our own self. Okay, so, and it's still called as case number 1. Sebab kita boleh cari center kita dan kita punya radius menggunakan diameter and then menggunakan midpoint. Okay, formula midpoint. So it's easy. So basically these 3 examples that I've shown you, it's very, very easy. It's only case number 1. How about checking out the next example? Let's read the question. Find the general equation of the center which passes through the points A, B, and has its diameter on the line x plus 2y equals to 1. So here we are given extra information, which is we have a diameter on the line of x tambah 2y equals to 1. Kita diberi diameter line, you know. This is called as diameter, the line of diameter ataupun diameter line. Kita diberi equation of diameter lah nak katanya. So yang ini case yang ketiga. Case yang ketiga adalah mempunyai 2 point. Okay, kita mempunyai 2 points and given the equation of diameter. So this is case 3. Okay, I make this case by cases so that you will learn much more clearer that we have few cases of type of question, you know. So this is case 3 because we have 2 points and we have 2 points and we have diameter line. So let's have a look on how we solve this case. All right. First of all, kita kena keluarkan the general equation. Okay, the general equation here, I just use the general one. Saya tak mula dari standard equation, but I mulakan dengan general equation, GE. I call it GE lah, senang, okay? This is GE, general equation. So basically, this formula you must also memorize. Okay, x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. So here goes. I keluarkan my information here, which is center is also equals to negative g, comma, negative f. Okay, this one you must also memorize this. Okay, let me write it down. You must hafal yang ini. Okay, formula of the GE and the SE. And so kenapa saya keluarkan dia? Sebab saya diberi diameter line. This diameter line, this equation of diameter, I write it down here, given to me is the diameter, which is x plus 2y equals to 1. And then I subs in the value of x and the y. I replace it with my g and f. If you look it very carefully here, I subs in my center by using the by using the negative g and the negative f. I subs in this because this is sort of like x coordinate. Dia macam seolah-olah x coordinate, y coordinate. Saya masukkan coordinate negative g dan juga negative f ke dalam diameter line saya. Subs into the diameter line. Okay, that's what I'm doing. And then I got an equation. I rearrange it until I got g. So g is equal to negative 2f minus 1. So this is equation 1. Okay, so this is my first info. My first info is from the diameter line. Okay, this is like sort of like given the first information lah. Given the first info, I use the diameter line. Okay, and then the second info here. The second info is I use the point. So the point is at 1, 3. Okay, the point is at the 1, 3. So the point here, I subs in my general equation. This is my general equation, guys. Okay, I sub in the coordinate of x and y. This is coordinate x and y. Okay, this number 1, this number 3, this number 1, number 3. It's the coordinate of x and y. All right, so far so good. This is coordinate 1 and 3 from the point A. I subs inside of the general equation. Tapi jangan masuk the G and the F. Sebab apa? Sebab kita nak equation kita dalam bentuk G dan F. Sebab apa? Nanti kita boleh buat simultaneous equation to find the unknown of the G and the F. Okay? We gotta find the unknown of the G and the F. Sebab kita masih lagi tidak tahu what's the value of G and F. So we gotta find it out. Sebab bila kita dah tahu the center, you know, as I said, when we know the value of the coordinate of the center, barulah kita boleh jawab what is the general equation, isn't it? So now we are doing a lot of simultaneous equation. Dekat sini you kena bagus lah. Simultaneous equation memang kena extra careful and more practice supaya kurang careless. Alright, so here is what I got. You can do it by yourself. So this is my solution. I got 2g plus 6f plus c equal to negative 10. I make it as second equation. Alright, so this is my second equation. I must label it. Sebab apa? Sebab nanti senang saya nak buat simultaneous lah. And here goes my third info. So my third info is at another point, which is at negative 1 and 1, because from this soalan kita ada 2 point, betul tak? So tadi kita dah selesai point A, now we are going to do point B. So point B is at negative 1 and 1. So at negative 1 and 1, sorry guys, at point B, this is point B. So at point B here, I subs in the coordinate of x and y. So I subs in the coordinate of x and y again ke dalam my general equation yang raw ni. This is the raw formula, you know. This is raw formula. Without knowing the G and the F, do not know yet. That's our goal. We are going to find it. But now we sub in the points sahaja, iaitu the negative 1 and 1. So please write it down there in your notes. Write it down, negative 1 and 1 inside of this general equation, the raw formula. And then we simplify it, we will get this. This is my third equation. Okay, semuanya kalau you perasan dalam bentuk G, F dan C. G, F dan C. Yang ini ada G dan F saja. So it's okay. So basically kita ada dua equation yang mempunyai G, F dan C. So what I did here is I plus these two equation. Equation 3 plus equation 2. So equation 3 plus equation 2 untuk apa? Untuk eliminate the 2G. Untuk hilangkan 2G tambah G ni. Negative 2G plus 2G, it will give you 0. So I'm doing simultaneous equation right now. I just want to get rid of this G so that I won't see G anymore. I will only see F. Okay, so 2F plus 6 is 8. C plus C is 2C. All right, and here goes negative 2 plus negative 10 is negative 12. So I got a new equation. I put it 4. I label it 4. And then, tak cukup lagi info di sini. If you see here, this quite equation 4, tak boleh pun nak compare dengan equation 1. Sebab dia tak ada huruf yang sama. This is C, this is G, so we cannot compare it. And so what we can do is we try again. I now I now use the equation 3 minus with equation 2. I put minus. Just now I put plus. Just now I put plus, isn't it? And then I didn't get anything. So basically simultaneous equation ni sebenarnya you kena try and error. You boleh ikut cara you sendiri. You buatlah cara you sendiri. Ini saya tunjuk cara saya. Okay? So now I use minus pula. I try minus. So when I try minus, what alphabet do I eliminate? I eliminate the word C. Okay, the alphabet C. So C here, I cancel it so that I will get only G and F lah. Betul tak? Because negative 2G minus 2G is negative 4G. And then 2F minus 6F is negative 4F. And then negative 2, C minus C hilang C. Negative 2 minus negative 10 is 8. And then I can still bahagikan semua ni dengan 4. So saya bahagikan dengan 4, saya akan dapat negative G minus F equals to 2. And so I make G as a subject. I will get negative F minus 2. And this is equation 5. This equation 5, I compare it with my equation 1 yang asal tadi. My equation 1 here is got G and F, right? So I duplicate this, I copy this, and then I put here close to my equation 5. And then what do? Can you guess? I do minus. I minus it. So that what? So that I can eliminate the G. When I eliminate the G, I will get F. So my F is equals to 1. Alright? And then if I got the F, I can got my G already. So I don't have to explain here. And then if I got my F and G, I can simply got my C. So my C is I just use any equation. You can pick any equation here sebab semua equation ada C kan. Jadi tinggal masukkan saja and find your C. You will get the same value which is negative 10. Whatever equation yang you pakai, you akan dapat nilai yang sama untuk C. Asalkan equation tersebut betul lah. So you must be extra careful. You must be very, very careful sebab senang buat careless mistakes. In order to make less careless is to repeat a lot of time, to practice a lot of time. Okay, that will help you. And so now we are ready to sub in our what? Our value of G, our value of F, and our value of C. Maybe I should use yellow color. Yeah, our G, our F, and our C. So our G value is negative 6 as we have negative 6. Bukan. Our G value is negative 3. G is negative 3, but why does it become 6? Sebab 2 times, sorry guys, dekat sini saya buat laju sikit. So let me correct this lah. So basically, it's just x squared plus y squared plus 2 times negative 3x. Okay, so my G is just negative 3. Here. My G is negative 3. I times it with 2. Sebab dalam formula kata 2 mesti darab G. That's why I got negative 6x. And then plus it with 2 times F. My F is 1. And then times it with Y. So my F here is 1. So dia kekalah 2 darab 1 masih 2. And so at the end of it is C. C is negative 10. So 10 is here. Negative 10 is there. This is my C. So subs into the general equation. And I got this. Easy? So this is quite easy. This is case number 3. As I said, case number 3, it is given to us 2 points and equation of diameter, the diameter line. So itulah caranya bila kita ada 2 information dalam soalan, 1 diameter line, satu lagi 2 points, point A dan point B. So this is how we solve it. This is our general equation. Okay, just by using what? Just by using the simultaneous equation. Tapi simultaneous equation mencari 3 unknown. 3 unknown yang mana? 3 unknown iaitu the G, the F, and the C. These are the 3 unknowns that you gotta find by your own self. Okay. Let's go forward to the next example. So the next example here, find the equation of the circle which passes through the points A, B, and C. Okay, so it passes through the point A, B, and C. So case yang ketiga. So case yang ketiga adalah given 3 points. Case ketiga pula, case kedua. So case kedua ni mempunyai 3 points. So 3 point memang ada dalam soalan diberi pada kita, which is point A, point B, and point C. This is case number 2. I label it as case 2. Senang sebenarnya student saya nak memfahamkan jenis-jenis kategori soalan. That's why I put it by cases lah. Alright, and so let's have a look. The first step here. So the first step here is always, guys, is always keluarkan formula. So this is formula of general equation. So this formula of general equation is x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0. So it's not that hard to memorize this. Okay, it's easy to memorize this. And then you keluarkan setiap point at point A, point B, and point C. Apa saya buat A ni? So point A, point B, point C. Okay, so basically keluarkan ketiga-tiga point ni. So this is first info, second info, third info. Okay, you will have 3 equation there. So I repeat here. So you have first info is point A. Second info is point B. And third info is point C. So you keluarkan setiap satu point ini punya equation, standard equation yang raw tu. You subs in without knowing the G and the F. You do not know what is your G. You do not know what is your F. You do not know what is your C. Okay? And it's okay. We are going to find the unknowns. By what? By having these 3 points. So these 3 points is case 2. Alright? So basically subs in every point here, which is the coordinate of x and y, sebab yang ini adalah coordinate of x and y, betul? So masukkan saja coordinate of x and y, 1 and 8 dah, ke dalam the general equation, the raw formula, subs in the point of x and y. Okay, this coordinate x and y masukkan, then you will get this equation. Okay, you will get this equation 1. So I label it as equation 1. So you can do it yourself, alright? And then, point yang kedua pula, masukkan juga the point of negative 6 and 1. Masukkan the point of negative 6 and 1 ke dalam general equation. So you please do it slowly with me right now. You kena menulis, guys. If you don't write it down, kalau you tengok je saya mengajar, it won't help you. Dia takkan membantu you all. You mesti menulis. Barulah you akan lebih terbiasa buat matematik. Okay? So you got to sub in the value of 6, negative 6 and 1 into this GE, general equation. And you will get the second equation with the 3 unknowns. See? Ada 3 unknown. G, F, and C. G, F, and C. You got 3 unknowns. So you must have 3 equations. So here goes the next info, which is point C. At point C, we have negative 2 and 1. So sub in negative 2, negative 1, negative 2, negative 1 into the GE there. And so you will get the next equation, which is negative 4, negative 2 plus C equals to negative 5. This is my third equation. So basically, setiap equation saya mempunyai G, F, dan C kalau you perasan. Everything here got G, F, and C. Very good. Very nice. So what I did here is, simultaneous saya buat dalam bentuk 3 tolak 2. So 3 tolak 2. So I do 3 minus 1. Equation 2 minus equation 3 minus equation 2. Okay, I minus it so that I can eliminate my C. Okay, I eliminate my C there. So I got what? Negative 4 plus, no, negative 4 minus minus, which is plus 12. Gonna give me 8. Alright, careful there. Benda ni pun senang buat careless tau. Kadang-kadang kita letak negative or something. So if you use mental calculation lah. Mental calculation lagi cepat sebenarnya. If you practice your mental calculation, it will be very good. Negative 4 plus 12 is 8. Practice. You will get positive 8, not negative. So saya sebenarnya daripada guna calculator, baik pakai mental calculator, your brain lah, I mean. So use your brain and it'll be much faster. Okay, practice. If you do not believe me, you try. Okay, and then negative 2 minus 2, which is negative 4. Done untuk F. And then C disappeared. Negative 5 plus 37, I'm gonna give you 32. Positive 32. So this is my fourth equation. So done. So now what next I do? I pick equation 1 minus with equation 3. So saya sengaja saja pakai equation 1 ni, tolakkan dengan equation 3. So if you want to do equation 3, tolak equation 1 pun boleh. If you want to do equation 3 minus equation 1, also can. Sebab apa? Kita still nak eliminate the C as well. So we are trying to eliminate the C. Up to you guys. Ini cara saya. My way is 1 minus 3 equation. Kalau you nak letak equation 3 minus 1, also can. Still got the same thing anyway. It's just that a bit of different lah. Dari segi positive or negative sign, itu je. So basically, what I did here, I equation 1 minus equation 3 so that I eliminate the C, and then I got 6G plus 18F equals to negative 60. And so here we go. This is my fifth equation. So now I can compare my equation 4 and equation 5. Before that, I divide it with 3. I divide it with 3. Why do I divide it with 3? Kenapa saya bagikan dengan 3? What is the purpose of it? What is the benefits of this? Oh, I think I remember already. So give me some space here. I divide this with G sebab saya nak 2G tambah 6F equal it to negative 20. Okay, so this is my equation 5 lah kan. Yang ini pula saya lupa, saya nak kena bahagikan dia dengan 4. Bahagikan dengan 4 so that I'll get 2G minus F equals to 8. So basically this is my equation 4. So sebab apa tahu? Sebab nanti saya boleh selesaikan equation 4 and equation 5 saya ni. I can cut my G, my 2G. I'll cut my 2G so that I got my F. Alright, so 2G plus 6F betul. I just double check. 2G minus F equals to 8. Yeah, I just double check here. So then I can, minus equation 5 minus with equation 4 like I said just now so that I can eliminate my 2G. And so I got 7F equals to 28, negative 28. And so my F is negative 4. When my F is negative 4, I can find my G by using any equation from equation 4 or equation 5. And so I got G is 2. And so if I got this 2 value already, I'm so happy. I can find my C value. So my C value, just sub in the G and the F there. And so I got C value. Ta-da! Done. We got 3 unknowns there already. So we are so happy now. So our 3 unknowns must be correct. If one of it is wrong, means habislah, yang lain nanti pun macam kiok sikit lah, salah mana-mana. So much, we gotta be more careful there. And so what do we have here? We must sub in our G, our F, and our C back in. So our G is 2, our F is negative 4, and our C is negative 5. We solved it. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times -4 is -8. And then here we go. This is our general equation. Ta-da! So this is our general equation, all right? So it's very easy actually. So what you are learning with me right now is just simultaneous equation and all of these three cases. Three cases, kita tiga kategori soalan. Kategori soalan tersebut akan beri sama ada center dan radius, ataupun dia bagi you all 3 point sahaja, ataupun dia bagi you all 2 point dan equation of diameter saja. Ikut kategori soalan masing-masing. So dalam silibus kita hanya akan ada bagi you all 3 kategori soalan ini sahaja. So you don't have to be panic because I have divided into case 1, case 2, case 3 so that you easy knows what's in your syllabus and all. Okay. And so let's go to the next learning objective, which is find the center and the radius by using either completing the square method or comparing the general equation. So yang ini kena highlight, completing the square method. So you must be good in completing the square method. Okay, so yang ini takkan lama. Saya akan ambil masa 10 minit lagi, sikit aja. I only have 2 examples to show you, example 7 and example 8. Okay, so now how do we do completing the square? So untuk kategori soalan ini, okay, this is learning objective goal number 2 ya. This is goal number 2, learning objective yang kedua, which is find the center and the radius. Dia kali ni bukan lagi nak equation of circle, tak. Equation of circle is at the LO1. But now we are trying to find the center and the radius. And the only way to find the center and the radius, kali ni kita terbalik pula lah. Kita pakaikan kita punya equation of circle. Dia akan bagi you all equation of circle. You don't have to worry. Dia akan bagi you all equation of circle, tinggal cari center and radius pula. So this is like reverse process pula lah. Reverse pula. Kita diberi equation yang panjang ni, kita diberi general equation dan kita cari radius dan kita cari dia punya center. So it's not that hard anyway. It's quite easy though. This one is much more easier, I think. Lebih direct. So what you can do is just before you nak compare kan dengan the general equation here, this is the general equation of circle. Okay, if before you try to compare your formula and your given question here, so I would recommend you make sure yang depan ni mesti coefficient 1 dulu. Okay, you make sure this coefficient must be 1. Coefficient must be 1. Untuk siapa? Untuk X dan juga untuk Y. Untuk X squared dan juga Y squared. Because from this formula is having coefficient 1 untuk X squared dan juga coefficient 1 untuk Y squared. So you must be very careful that this both has equation 1 di mana dua-dua ni lah. Okay, I think you faham dah lah kan. So basically hati-hati, bahagikan semua dengan 2 dahulu. Divide everything with 2 first so that you get positive 1 squared, positive X squared, positive Y squared. Alright? And then baru you boleh comparekan dengan the general equation. And so after that, you can compare your 2G with negative 2F. So this is what you see here. Negative 4, I compare it with 2G so that I will get my G. My G is negative 2. How about F? So F here, I compare it with 2F here with positive 3. I'll get what? I'll get 2F is equals to 3, which is F is equals to 3 over 2. So we're done here, finding the F. And then C, compare sajalah. Compare saja, we will get C equals to 5 over 2. So what we did here is just comparing the raw formula with the given formula. This is given in the question. So what I did is just I'm comparing. So this is easy. And so I write it down nicely. My C is actually negative G, comma, negative F. We got a negative inside here, in the center there. Okay, jangan lupa, benda ni wajib hafal. You must memorize this. Then you'll be good. And so it become 2 only sebab negatif darab negatif 2 adalah positif 2 dan negatif darab 3/2 adalah negatif 3/2. So this is our center. So done. Our center is done. How about our radius? So our radius here got formula. Formula here must also be memorized. Okay, it is a square root of g squared plus f squared minus c. Okay, and so you already got everything here. You dah pun tahu your g, your f, and c, and so you sub in the -2 value, okay, and the negative, and then 3/2 and -5/2. Oh, bukan -5 ya, just 5/2. Sebab dalam formula ni yang negative. So careful there, careful there. Alright, and so my answer for the radius is square root of 15/2. Done here. So we have found our center and our radius. Let's move on to the next example. So next example here, dia suruh kita cari find center and radius for this circle, for this equation of circle, and then by using the method of completing the square. See here, the completing the square. By using the method of completing the square, you must be good in completing the square, so that what? So that you can compare it later. Do you need to compare it? You will, dengan buat completing the square ni, you akan berjumpa dengan SE. SE means standard equation. So you are given general equation, isn't it? You, from this general equation, bila you buat completing the square CTS, you akan terus dapat standard equation. Magic. Macam mana? Let's have a look. So I gather my x and x dahulu. Okay, this is my x terms. X squared tolak 6x. Jadikan dia satu group. And then y squared plus 4y. Jadikan dia satu group. Okay. Jadikan dia group yang berbeza. X and then x bersama x, y bersama x, y bersama y lah. And then this 9, I make it -9. I put it on the right hand side there. And then here, I complete the square lah. I'm completing the square. This is my team X. This is my group X. And this is my group Y. If you can look here closely lah. Okay. So basically, I just completing the square. This is what I do. This is completing the square. X tolak 3. The whole thing squared. And then minus with 9. Sebab apa minus 9? Sebab 3 squared adalah 9. Kalau sini kenapa dia 4? Sebab 2 squared adalah 4. Okay, I don't want to explain how do you do because I believe you already know it. And so we can solve this -9, -4, which is -13. -13 bawa pindah ke kanan, kita akan dapat -9 plus 13, which is 4. And so magically we will get the SE, you know. Magically we got the standard equation. Magic, dengan sangat magicnya, terus boleh compare dengan the raw formula. You know, we can compare it with the raw formula and lagi cepat, terus tahu kita punya center, iaitu 3. H is our 3, and the H is 3, and the K is -2. Careful. Sebab apa? Sebab this is negative K. This is +2. So K is actually -2. So careful there. Yang ini pun senang student buat silap. Okay. And then the radius is 4. How the radius r squared is 4. So the radius will be 2. Radius tak boleh jadi negatif. I know that r squared supposed to be square root positive or -2, isn't it? Tapi tak boleh lah radius negatif sebab radius mesti positive value. So r must always be more than 0, positive value. Okay, we cannot accept the negative sebab tak mungkin lah the length of the radius mestinya negative value, isn't it? No, tak mungkin. So basically we got our center and our radius. We are so happy. Yay. And then we have to sketch it because soalan minta sketch the graph. So it's okay, you just find your center. Your center here says that your center here is 3, -2. Alright, so you just label it. So saya memang label betul-betul lah. Untuk soalan ni saya label 3, saya label -2. So I find my coordinate C and I know that the radius of the circle is 2 units. So, saya betul-betul lah lukis mengikut 2 units. But you can sketch it. Okay? So basically, this is my equation of circle. This is my circle then. This is my sketching of circle. So dengannya ada radius dan juga center, we can draw it nicely. We don't have to worry. And we just label everything. I label the equation of circle, I label the x-axis, the y-axis. So don't forget to label so that you will get full mark, 3 marks. Okay? So please bear in mind, please hafal ke semua formula equation of circles. So this is very new to you guys because you haven't seen this equation of circle. I bet this is your first time seeing the equation of circle. This is the standard equation untuk circle. Manakala yang ini adalah general equation untuk circle. Ada 2 jenis. And please know that this is not that hard. Learning objective yang pertama dan yang kedua ni tidaklah susah mana. Hanya cari center, hanya cari radius, hanya cari standard equation, hanya cari general equation. So that's it. I'm going to stop now. I will continue with the second learning objective, finding the POI, and this is a bit longer. I think I will do a video for you guys. So I stop here. Thank you very much. I see you when I see you. Thank you everyone. Assalamualaikum. Goodbye. Do you understand what I'm teaching you guys today? I hope you are. Boleh faham ke apa Madam ajar ni? Boleh ke? Everyone? Kalau boleh cakap boleh, please. Okay? So that I know at least you faham our first goal. First goal and second goal, I hope you understand it. That is the only objective for today. Okay? Thank you everyone. Assalamualaikum. Bye.